Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Today is Thanksgiving. It's Thursday, November 22nd, 2018. I have an Ask Mark Anything question for you that I want to do real quick while I have a moment. Even on Thanksgiving, yes, I'm doing content. Absolutely. It never stops. When you're inspired, you got to put the information out right away. Don't hold back, because you may not remember what you were going to say. So what inspired me was an Ask Mark Anything question. I appreciate Joe C. from Florida for reaching out with the question. So let me just read what he actually said, and then we'll get to the question. So he says, "Hey Mark," well, "Hi Mark. Love the way you logically and methodically teach in your educational content videos. Was not sure how to ask a question. Ask Mark anything, not a real social media guy. Can the TeamAlliance skill," and here's the question, "can the TeamAlliance skill of understanding market behavior using binary options also be applied to trading either lots or contracts directly on the Forex or futures exchange? Thank you in advance." And then he goes on to say, "I look forward to becoming a member and hope to possibly meet you in person someday when I visit friends and family again on Long Island." So salute to my man Joe. I'm pretty sure that we will meet at some point in the future. We're actually going to be doing something soon as far as meeting up with members of TeamAlliance, students, traders. We'll be doing something very soon, actually. But let me get to the content for this video while it's on my mind. So this was a very good question. And I know that people are curious as to whether or not, you can apply what we do to any other markets. The answer is yes and no. And I'll elaborate, of course. So can the TeamAlliance skill also be applied to Forex or futures? I'm trying to condense the question. Can the TeamAlliance skill also be applied to trading futures or trading Forex or futures? I'll figure it out when I write it out, but you guys get the basic idea, the basic gist of what he's asking. In other words, can you take the skill that I'm teaching and apply it specifically to another market altogether? Because you know by now, if you've been following me, that one, we're trading a particular market, which is the GBP USD or the pound dollar. Two, we're utilizing the NADEX platform specifically to trade that market, and we are also specifically trading 5-minute binary options. Now, the reason that I say yes or no is because yes, you can take the skill of understanding the market and its behavior, and you can literally apply that to any other market, whether it's futures, Forex, the stock market. It doesn't matter what market it is. However, in order for you to know how to profit in whatever market it is, you literally have to build the framework for that market. What I mean by that is once you actually figure out an instrument that you can trade. So let's say, for example, that you're in the Forex market. You know in Forex that you're dealing with lots. You're dealing with lot sizes. When we're dealing with binaries, we're dealing with contracts. So the actual unit of measurement that is used to determine the volume or the amount of money that goes on an individual trade, and binaries is called contract size. Stock market is called shares. Forex futures market, it's called lot sizes. I think it's lot sizes and futures. Actually, no. Futures is contracts also. Forex is lots. Standard lots, mini lots, micro lots. So it's the unit of measurement for the actual instrument that you're trading. In the stock market, like I said, they're called shares. So I'm doing that because I'm just breaking it down for people who don't really know or are unfamiliar with the markets that I'm mentioning. Once you have determined the instrument that you want to trade, so for example, like I said, if you're trading Forex, you're using lots. Once you know that you're going to be trading in the Forex market, you need to figure out an approach to use in order to profit. Okay? You want to use a short-term approach. You want to use a longer-term approach, medium-term, intermediate-term rather approach to that market, to the Forex market. In Forex, you have many different currency pairs that you can trade. You got the yen pairs, which move totally different than the dollar pairs. You know, USD, JPY, that's the dollar yen. You got the USD chef or the dollar Swiss. You know, you got the USD MXN or the dollar versus the peso. Then you got the pound versus the dollar, the euro versus the dollar, the Aussie versus the dollar. All of these different currency pairs that are available to trade, every one of them has its own set of behavior. Its own set of behavior. You need to focus on one market, learn the behavior of that market, figure out how it actually moves, and then you have to build a framework around the instrument that you're trading. So if you're, let me just pick one. Let's say that you like the Aussie dollar, the Aussie USD currency pair. Now, you focus on the Aussie. You only look at that market. You pay attention to the behavior of that market and figure out, do you want to trade short term? Like, do you want to scalp the market? Or do you want to put together a trade with the money management built in? Meaning that your stop loss is built in, your profit target is built in, the way that you would adjust your stop loss and move it up along the way, all of that is built in. Like, this is an approach that I'm giving you. And I'm giving you an example of what I used to do when I did trade Forex. Every trade was a trade that had a certain amount of risk and profit built into the trade. I typically used to put my trades at like 2 or 3 to 1, meaning that whatever I'm risking, my stop loss might be 25 pips, for example, but the profit target might be 50 or 75 pips. And pips are just a unit of measurement to determine the amount of money that you're going to earn on the trade. So like if you're trading standard lots, 1 pip is worth $1, meaning that if you're let's say that you earn 50 pips on a trade, that's $50 per lot. If you got 10 lots, that's going to be $500 in profit that you earn. But if you were risking $25 on the trade, you would be risking $250 to earn $500 on the trade, assuming that your trade reaches its profit target. And what I used to do was let the trade run. Like I wouldn't let the trade get into profit and then come back and stop me out. I wouldn't do that. But once it was in profit, I would let it ultimately run until it reaches the profit target. So like these are just different things that you can figure out by looking at how the market behaves. You got to look and see, well, you know, how far away are these moves? How big are these moves in the market? What's your average move size from top to bottom in the market? You can look at this without using any indicators. Just use the market itself. What's the distance? How big are the ranges from top to bottom? Oh, well, these, you know, right now the Aussie's moving 300 or 400 pips from top to bottom. 300 to 400 pips, you know, that's a lot of pips, right? But it means it can move in either direction. So how is the market behaving? How is it actually moving? How is it getting from top to bottom? What does it look like along the way? This is stuff that you need to study. So the answer, yes, you can definitely apply the skill of understanding the behavior to any market, but you will have to build framework for the market in particular that you want to focus on, and for the instrument in particular that you want to trade. And there's no way around that. So it's not like you can just apply what I'm doing with 5-minute binaries in the Forex market, because the framework I'm using for the 5 minutes is not for the Forex market. You understand what I mean? I built the framework for the 5-minute binaries. If I was trading hourlies, I would have to build the framework for hourlies. If I was trading a different approach and not using in the money, let's say I was using at the money, I would need to build the framework for at the money with those binaries. So it doesn't matter what it is that you're doing, you have to build the framework around whatever it is that you're doing, based on your understanding of the way that the market is behaving, based on your understanding of the environment in the market. Then you take that information and then you apply it to what you're doing specifically. And that's how you win. That's how you figure out how to win consistently. So I hope that this was valuable. You know, another Ask Mark Anything. I definitely wanted to respond to this right away. I think that Joe sent me this. Did he send this to me this morning? Yeah, he sent this to me early this morning. Looks like I got it like around midnight, 12:18. So by the time I woke up, I saw it. But I definitely wanted to address that because, excuse me. Many people have actually asked that question before. Oh, I got a parking space. Oh, let me go grab this parking space. Listen, I will holler at y'all, Mark Fuller, TeamAlliance. Maybe I can still record and do it at the same time. Let me see something. I know folks are like, man, this dude Mark is nuts. Yeah, I am a little bit, but you know, you do what you got to do. Yes, I got a parking space. All right, let's go. I needed a space because where I'm at right now, I'm in Brooklyn. Parking is a little scarce sometimes. So I appreciate you guys for being patient. And this is cool because this is real. Like, this is actually really happening right now. I'm actually parking the car while I'm making an Ask Mark Anything video. Who does that? Who does that? And there's a tight space and I'm getting in it. Skills, baby. The skills. You see? Skill is all you need, you know? Look at that. Beautiful. Got my parking space. I'm settled. I'm good. All right. So, Joe, I hope that answer was helpful for you. Those of you that have any questions that you want to have answered on a video, just send me whatever the question is. Send me whatever your question is. You can reply underneath this video in the description box. You can send me a text message. Joe actually sent me a text message at 914-979-2317 with your Ask Mark Anything question. Fastest way to reach me is on Facebook. Go on to Facebook. You'll see the link for my profile underneath this video. Connect with me on Facebook. Let me know that you have a question. Tell me what the question is, and I'll be more than glad to make a video addressing your question. If you're looking to get into training with me, send me a friend request. Let me know that you want to train, and I'll get you set up ASAP. And that pretty much covers it. So, you know, I hope you guys enjoy your Thanksgiving. Don't wait till Thanksgiving to be thankful and grateful, and definitely don't wait until Thanksgiving and the holidays to do stuff for other people. You should be doing stuff for others all the time. And that's how you keep it coming back to you. That's why things always happen for me the way that they do, you know, because I'm giving all the time. I'm giving of myself. Just like right now, you know, I have a moment while I'm waiting for a parking space on Thanksgiving to put out a video, and that's what I do. Put the video out. I know that what I covered just now on this video can be information that will help somebody. I don't even know when, but at some point in the future. Giving. That's what it's about. All right. Mark Fuller, TeamAlliance. So I holler at y'all, man. Y'all enjoy your Thanksgiving. Y'all be safe. Eat lots of food. and then go work out. Especially if you're 40 plus, you know. Mark Fuller, TeamAlliance, y'all take care. I'll holler at you. Peace.